Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, I hope you're all doing well. It's Saturday, and what are we doing on Saturday? Well, we are enjoying a day off. All of us except of the team Juventus, the players of Juventus that will travel in a few hours to Herzogenaurach, really close to Nuremberg in Germany, to kick off phase 2 of our summer camp, where we will end that mini tour in Germany with a friendly. I can't wait to discover the squad list. As we speak, it's not available yet, but we have already some ideas, some rumors, or who can leave to Germany, who can possibly stay in Italy. So pay attention to some surprises, and then Mercato with the big name Todibo, where yesterday night there was a big acceleration. This and much more in today's video, so put a maximum of like, continue to subscribe and giving a lot of support by commenting, because I'm really curious always to read you. We are that close to reach 32,000 Juventini. Mamma mia, what a beautiful target, and this is thanks to you, so I repeat like every day, thank you. Now we start with the video. I already tell you, will not be a long one, will not be one that we will go in all the small details or all the single Mercato transaction. That's not what we'll do, because right after recording, we'll take the car and I will go to the Lotto Park, or Constant van de Stok, the stadium of Anderlecht. My first game of the season, live watching Anderlecht against Wolfsburg, a friendly. I tell you why I'm a bit excited, because I'm 42, I am born in the city of Anderlecht, and never I entered the stadium. I watched it from outside, I was really close, but never entering. So that will be my first time in Anderlecht, and I'm happy. Okay, it's not interesting for you. I know that you don't care about these kind of things. So let's speak about the squad list. Squad lists that at the moment are not available. I'm predicting the squad list to come early this afternoon, where we'll see also the picture of the players going into the plane to go to Herzogenaurach. That is actually also the city where Adidas has their headquarters, so there will be a lot of beautiful activities together with Adidas. I'm sure about that. They will go to a fantastic, beautiful campus, innovating campus with a lot of work on sustainability, but also really beautiful, really big, where the player will have all the maximum comfort to work. Temperature will be a bit better than in Torino, so they can really pump up to put minutes in the legs, to put energy in the legs, and especially now starting to work also on the technique and the tactics of Thiago Motta, where in these first 2 weeks where we saw the training session, they didn't really work a lot on. Now they will start, also because if in the first part, well, to be honest, how many really first team players were there available? Not a lot. Speaking about Mercato, speaking about players that were or are still in international break, people that were on holiday, so that we couldn't really work on tactics. Now we start, even if in that squad list still some players will miss. Who will travel? Well, we have good news. Yesterday, Dusan Vlahovic was there in La Continassa to start the medicals, and also his first training session, where the supporters in front of the J Medical were singing already, Vlahovic portaci la champion, Vlahovic bring us the champions, like if it would help. Like, I hear these songs every single year in front of the J Medical, and then at the end we never bring the champion. Maybe it's bringing a bit of bad luck, I don't know. Anyway, this morning, Timothy Weah, Gatti and Cambiaso were there in the J Medical to be sure that they are on time, so that they don't miss the plane. So 3 players of first team plus Vlahovic that will travel as well. I'm happy about that, because at least we start really working with first team players. People that will not travel to Germany, well, we have a few. Szczesny will not travel, we know it. He's not out of the squad, as said also by Giuntoli, but he will not travel because we can say something, even if it's not fuori rosa, out of the squad, like we saw yesterday with pictures, or last year with pictures. Well, he's on the market. We know it. We have decided for the trio of goalkeepers that are Di Gregorio, Perin, and Pinsoglio, so Szczesny will not be part of it. We knew that he had really concrete offers from Al Nassr. At the end, it didn't happen because they went for another goalkeeper. So let's wait with always Adriano Galliani from Monza, that is waiting for the deal of the century for Monza, because having a goalkeeper like Szczesny would be incredible, especially because if he goes to Monza with his last year of contract, it will be Juventus to pay a big part of that salary, and that's why at the moment nothing is happening. Juve may be waiting for other offers for Szczesny. McKennie will not travel. You will tell me, Beppe, it's strange because Weah also played with USA, was there, and not McKennie. How is it possible? Because it's not that one. Well, McKennie received a few days more of holiday Is it because they don't want to have him? Is it because they are still pissed off with him because he said no to Aston Villa? A McKennie that is looking and he would love to play in a team that is playing Champions League. Well, he could have gone to Aston Villa, but he didn't want to because he wanted more money for an exit bonus for Juve, because he wanted a big salary from Aston Villa, and at the end it didn't happen. So let's see if McKennie could possibly go and find a team quite fast. Would help, honestly, Juventus a lot, but he will not travel to Germany with the team. Other two players that will not travel because of small injuries are Milik, we know it, he got injured right before going to Euro 2024, and then Kostic, that was injured in that first half of his first game with Poland, so two players with Serbia, so two players that will be there probably in Continasa. Hopefully they can recuperate physically. They will train with individual session, but also there no risks, especially because if you go crazy with these players in Germany and they got an injury, well, then you have really big problems to put them on the Mercato. A Mercato that Kostic would not have a lot of problems to find a team because it's quite attractive on the Mercato. But of course, Juventus starting with 10 million euro request, it's maybe a lot. Other players that will not join, that we know already, is Federico Chiesa. Why? Because Federico Chiesa will get married on the 20th. Today. Auguri, Federico. So today he will have his wedding, and then he will enjoy a few days, maybe coming back on the 23rd, 24th to La Continasa to start individually, or maybe joining when the team is joining on the 27th of July. And then we have two other players where it's a big question mark at the moment. Solé and Huijsen. Some voices, I couldn't have a total confirmation at the moment, but some voices are saying that these two players that could potentially be part of Juventus 24-25 in terms of quality. Well, in terms of finance, absolutely not, because these are the players that Juventus and Giuntoli are counting on to cash in so we can continue with Mercato. Well, they are on the market, there are a lot of offers, they are really close. These players could possibly stay in Torino, but I'm really curious to discover later today if yes or no they will take part. Which player I am extremely curious about to discover? Adzic, because I hear every single day about how a phenomenal he is. So Adzic, I'm really curious to discover in what position Thiago Jallo will play, because that will solve us, or at least that will take us a lot of questions away. Will he play as a center back? Will he play as a left back? Will he play as a right back? Will he play? Big question mark. So Jallo, about tactical Adzic, to discover him, of course, I want to see Cabal with his big smile because he's a new player. Kefren Thuram, so the new ones, of course. Where will Locatelli play? And how will we play? 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3? Will we continue to play with a three-man defense? People will go totally crazy if this happens. So I have so many questions about the players that will travel. Kenan Yildiz will not be there, at least not in the first day. Then will there be a surprise with him joining in 2-3 days? But at the moment he's enjoying a bit more holidays, like the one from South America, like Danilo Bremer, and the new one, Douglas Luiz, that we can't wait to see and to welcome officially in Torino when it will be probably the 27th or 28th of July, so end of July, where in the month of August everyone would be there except of the new ones. The new ones that we are starting to work, continuing to work on now on the Mercato. And who are we speaking about? Well, a Todibo. A Todibo that yesterday we saw a huge, big acceleration. There are a lot of teams on Todibo. West Ham, Atletico Madrid. There are a lot that really go close and has shown a lot of interest for Jean-Claire Todibo. But he's saying no to everyone. He wants to go to Juventus Football Club. That's his dream at the moment. He's thinking only about that. Maybe also because of his good friend Kefren that is telling him, come here, it's just fantastic. You don't have to swim in the mountains, you can swim in a real swimming pool. It just come. And maybe Todibo is there. We found an agreement with him on a 2.5 million euro per season, 5 years of contract. Now we are still hesitating in terms of, no, we are not hesitating. We want to go with him with a partial paid loan and an obligation to buy. Nice is waiting a bit if yes or no they can accept that. But as Cabal was extremely fast, I believe that in the coming days, maximum next week, we will have a definitive yes, or who knows, maybe a big no, but a big yes on Todibo next week. That will be a new Juve player. Then you never know, huh? If everything happens on Saturday or on Sunday and he joined on Monday the team in Germany, could be. But Todibo is a big one. Rugani, that's also my big question. Will he travel or not? Guys, I didn't see him a lot on the pictures of the training session with that beautiful shirt, by the way. He arrived yesterday with the new shirt of Juve that you can see here. This one, the new shirt of 24-25. I will do an unboxing. Already recorded that unboxing. I will show you. Rugani. Bologna wants him. Bologna wants him on loan. And Juventus is totally correct there. Huh? No. No loan. We didn't want even to talk with you anymore. We can reopen this discussion, but at one condition. You pay. You made our life extremely difficult with Calafiori. You pay. Calafiori is collapsing with Arsenal. Are they reopening the talks? Bremer, Calafiori, Todibo. And the three of them is impossible, on top of Cabal, Rugani that is there at the moment, Gatti, Danilo. Calafiori is still there. The name. But can you imagine, out of nowhere, Todibo, Calafiori to Juve, Bremer to United, to Real Madrid, to Paris Saint-Germain, big money. What would you do? I don't know. Let me know. Well, this is what we had to speak about. Sule, yeah, there is a big fight now. West Ham, Leicester, Roma, they are boom. The only one that is not able to continue the race or pushing on that money is Roma, but they have the total agreement of the player. Roma, Sule. If Roma put a bit of million more, Sule is a Roma player. He's a Roma player for 24-25. So let's see. Guys, we see each other later. Maybe I will explain you a bit my experience at the Constant van de Stok Lotto Park Stadium from Anderlecht. And we will continue to speak about Juve later. Thank you. Grazie, forza. Juve. Ciao.